Hi there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim with your messages for your next 3 days. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the ways that you support the channel, your lovely comments. I love to read them. And your likes and subscribe if you haven't already. But getting that stuff out of the way, let's open up to your spirit team. Ooh. And your angels for these messages. May they be for your most high. That is the intent. Oh, wow. We have some big energy here for you to talk about. We have the mountain and the medallion. The medallion, it can be an actual object that has been passed on to you. It can be, it can be, a piece of jewelry, something passed on, a gift. It can also be, though, a spiritual gift that was passed on to you, the way I'm looking at it, because the mountain card here, they have all these trees that represent people, and you're at the top of the mountain and people are looking up to you. Like you're going to be exalted. You're going to be raised up to some sort of, like it's a raise in status, but to the top, to the very top. But the thing about the mountain card is that it can be lonely at the top. It can get lonely up there. But this can be fame. It can be, it's big. It's big. Whatever you do or whatever you're doing, it's going to lead you to the top. So I have the resin card and I have the lead card, which means that if you feel like something hasn't been moving for a while, especially in the area of finances, that you're going through I want to say a transition, but it is a tough transition time at this period with lead. But it's going to be like night and day when you come out the other side of this. You say you're going to be raised up. You probably are feeling this energy with the reddening. You're probably feeling something build up for you. So what we're going to do, and with the lead, I always think, you're very protected too. Obviously, there's something that you're supposed to do or that you're here to do that is protected, and then you're going to get raised up for it. Seen, very seen. Like it's time for you to be seen more. Or for something that you do to be seen more. Okay. So this resin could be like something wasn't moving for a while. I mean, that can be what that energy is or what it's bringing forth. So your next 3-day energy is going to be clarified by the tarot, zombie tarot, and then I'll use the 108 oracle also. Temperance. Temperance is saying patience. There's divine timing at play here. Divine timing at play. Let's use the 108 oracle. Can be some sort of earth angel energy also in you as to part of your purpose or the reason why you're being lifted up, praised, and seen by many. Okay, now 2 for each day. Day 1 is when you get this, when you're watching this. So you're building something really big, almost to a completion here with whatever it is you're going to build. I have fortitude, staying power, stubborn, sealed off, aloof, prepared, backbone, endure, lasting, ready for anything, determined, unbreakable, true grit, and you have what it takes. So you have what it takes here, Aquarius. You have what it takes. King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. That's that tough. That's the tough position. It is the worry. This might be worry in the matters of your heart, though, in the matters of love, because it's paired with the King of Cups. Or feeling kind of left out, or like if somebody hasn't talked to you in a while, or something like that, or feeling lonely, but your heart is really open. All right. Okay, we'll get clarification on that. But I'm feeling like this has to do with the resin energy. Something that hasn't moved for a while, or it can't even be a love situation that hasn't really moved in the right direction for a while. But I have slingshot, which is saying you're feeling the tension or anxiety because you're about to be slingshot into the next chapter of your life, up to the top of the mountain, right? So you may be feeling tension or anxiety, but you're about to be launched and something will be set in motion. It says ready, aim, fire. So you overcoming this worry and getting through this tough period where you're in transition is going to, very likely, it's going to happen in a good way. Okay. Yeah, so Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, some kind of news about a strategy that you may be making. Or do we feel like somebody's hiding some kind of news from us? Here we go with the matters of the heart, with the emerald. Healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility. Heart chakra, mature love. And then the childhood card says, no worries, growth, new beginnings, lightness of being. So normally this is like news, but it may be news of some sort of strategy. I don't really like predicting there's going to be some deception, but there could be something or someone trying to hold back information or news from getting to you. And it might be something beneficial for you. So we're going to have to clarify. This reading feels cryptic to me. It feels like we're going to have to figure it out. Okay, Tower, a little bit more, like as we go. Here's another 7. Tower and the 7 of Wands is big shakeup. Like nothing's ever the same, but the 7 of Wands is when it's, so it's some sort of action that you're going to take. And it makes nothing be the same from that point on. And you could be seeing signs and synchronicities about some sort of action for you to take. I feel like there's always a setback or something in the way. This could be in love, you know, where it feels like something's not working right, something's coming apart, some sort of roadblock here, block change, or something that was delayed and pushed back for a while. Again, resin energy. And then I have you moving on with the train, life's journey, a new endeavor. This is different. This is different. So I'm going to have to get some more information here for sure for you, just to understand this, to piece it together. I mean, I see the 16. I see 16 right here with these. Tell me about this 5 of Pentacles, King of Cups. The Devil in the reverse is when we are releasing a toxic partner, a toxic situation. Even beating our devils, if that be something that has to do with addictions or vices. And there's this like concentration here on your work, on the mastery level that you have with the 8 of Pentacles. So, okay, and you know, just the consciousness of the 5 of Pentacles, of feeling like we don't have enough or there's some sort of lack. It can be an attachment to some sort of lack consciousness or fear-based thinking. And so could be releasing that, opening up to here more abundance, especially in regards to your work and the things that you have done on the everyday to day. Like things might be changing. Also, maybe changing here with the people that you're actually working with. If that resonates with you, of being a relationship that you're getting out of, one that was controlling or worrisome, it's because something's not necessarily equal with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe something that wasn't equal. So it could be a change of the people that you're actually working with, changing who's on your team, so to speak. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who's decided they don't want to be committed anymore to someone because it's just off balance, or it's not right feeling. And that might be going on while there's this focus, big time focus on your work, though, is what I'm feeling. Page of Swords, 7 of Swords, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords. The Page of Wands. This is good news. says a new day dawns on the planet of spirit. What's the strategy, please? What's the news? Okay, the news is the good news. You have 2 pages out here, but what is the strategy? What is the strategy? The Empress in the reverse. Well, you've got to focus on you doing you at this time. If you are a person who likes to give a lot to other people all the time, they're literally telling you to put more strategy on focusing on nurturing, mothering yourself at this time. You do you kind of energy here. That's the strategy. It will bring in balance. I feel like something's going to get really busy for you soon. Let me see. I'm getting that information. Something's going to get busy. Something's going to get busy. Tell me more about the news. Let's use a different deck, then we'll get different information. The news. The news. Oh, news of the heart. Or something that you, like heart chakra and the heart. Good news. Good news. Passion. Whoa. Captain of the heart. Change. Change coming in here. Okay. And then the 7 of Swords is the strategy, and that's what the fox spirit would have to offer you. Cleverness, cunning, sly, not telling people your plans, but using your brain. And some sort of change here, but I think it's in the matters of the heart, because I think you're already focused here on this 8 of Pentacle energy. Okay. On the bottom of this deck, it says 2 of Pentacles, trapped between 2 realities. Can you keep your balance? That's the transition that you're going through, I think. Different way of looking at that card, too. All right, what's the Tower? What's the Tower? The 9 of Swords. Worry about some things that we can't necessarily control, or that we don't have that much control over. It can also be pre-dooming, or just a tendency to like think of what if it's this, and thinking of the worst thing, ... Okay, so it could be our own thoughts that are like if we're thinking about what we fear too much, actually bringing it about. An unexpected journey. The 3 of Wands in the reverse. An unexpected journey here. And the Emperor, power like unto a god, is about action. They're saying not to worry so much about change in this journey, or change in your path. Asserting yourself. Asserting yourself, having confidence. It's the I feel like maybe the Tower is representing the things going on in the outside world also, though. Ace of Pentacle in the reverse, kind of like the Empress, where it's telling you to invest in yourself at this time. Yeah, and stay focused and aligned with what you've already been planning. So invest in you. Invest in you. Plan, prepare. There's new paths opening up. Again, the 7 of Swords. I think it's talking about strategy, planning, and preparing. It says he stole the weapons from the invaders. Stole the weapons from the invaders. What's the plan, Spirit? Spirit, what's the plan? Okay, I have a letter or a message that's going to come to you. Don't think you have gotten this yet. I think it has to do with matters of the heart, because I have this card, Deep Thoughts, which is indicating that somebody has been thinking about you a whole lot. They're holding a book, so they may be keeping it a secret just how much you are on their mind, but they will let you know. That could be a secret admirer too. But it could be somebody that you, like I say, that you maybe haven't heard of for a while. So the strategy here, watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Stay balanced emotionally. Here's the tree. Here's the man, and this one's holding the heart. What's the tree about here? The mediator. The mediator is a person that comes in between. Someone who's coming in between. This could be a court or social thing where somebody's helping you with resources or to figure out where something is going with your resources. Tell me more about this. Great fortune. Maybe they're going to help you with some sort of money management coming here too. Because, I mean, if you're on the top of that mountain with the mountain card, then you're probably going to be in for some great fortune. So this might be somebody that helps you handle it. Tell me more. Coming out of poverty. See? So this is like that 5 of Pentacle energy, but it can mean when we're feeling alone. I feel like you're coming out of that. And I almost feel like this card is saying timing. Like it's almost there, but you're still dealing with a few, maybe it's like this transition at this time. It's going from rags to riches, so to speak. You don't necessarily have to be in a rag type position, but it's going to be that big of a change. Tell me more about the change. House, your stability, your foundation. Maybe even where you live, like literally maybe where you live. Family room. People that support you. And we're worried, but we have the privileged lady archetype. So we're worried about this situation or about feeling trapped. It's usually like 9 of Swords, like when we're feeling, oh, what do I do about this? Or if it's a situation where we don't know exactly what we can do or something is limiting our freedom, and it might be financially. That's definitely going to change. Man or woman, this card means that you're in that divine feminine energy of receiving and that you will be receiving a lot. So the privileged lady gets just about whatever she wants. When she wants it, it comes. So I think you're loved and respected, especially here by a community, a significant. These people are significant in your life because the support is big. It's like a community that is like family to you. Yeah. Let's get an angel number and wrap it up. Whoa. Wrap it up. So we have 17, 111, and 66. 17 says the quality of work you produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You're independent and you're ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way. I am independent. And it's star card energy. And then 111, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I am creative. And 66, your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you're manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. So that's what I have. Thank you, Aquarius. Sending you love and light.